Alright, once more, right? Just once more. One more and we'll surely be done, right? Okay, let's go finish it off. So today the problems are the wax hive cannot vent byproducts. Okay. I would have thought I would have had this on my mind while I was building out the North Factory, given that it hurt me so very badly in the South Factory. But apparently that is a little too much to ask for, eh? So let's go over here and let's look at the face of the problem. That we can't get rid of the fluorospolenen. How wonderful, right? And we can't put it on that line. That line's full. So I think what we have to do is just drag a couple lines, just like so, and pretend that this was our plan all along. Are you capable of doing that with me? Of diluting yourself to that level? This was, in fact, always the plan. We were always going to do exactly this, right? Well, my ability to delude myself is nigh boundless. It is epic, cosmic level delusion. I am a universe in myself. But now we have to figure this out. We have to use filters, we need spolenen, and we need biomass. Right there. Alright, start again, my bees. No, we should probably... Why isn't this... Oh, because it's going the wrong way. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The sort of brilliancy people come here for. Right there. And just get rid of it. Okay. Good. And so this goes there. This goes there. This goes right there. And excellent, right? That guy's does not have power. We will have to do something about that. Right there. Okay. So now everyone's buzzing again, right? Great. Alright, so, yesterday. You weren't around for this, but I started modding Factorio again. Specifically, I'm playing around with the biofluid. Like, I understand what's going on with the graphics now and why this looks so bad. It's missing a piece, in other words. And I'm pretty sure I know how to put that back in. But that's not the problem I solved. I think I've solved the problem with the modding. Actually, we're running modded Pyanodons right now. We're going to observe the patch that I put in. You know, that problem we had where they'd all float in and then it would just launch just a complete kamikaze wave of all of them. And then most of them would not be able to do anything. You know, let's follow these three. Like, they were all launched at once. This is indicative of me that they were launched to supply a single unfulfilled order. No, that guy's going off somewhere else. That goes into the other line. So they were launched coincidentally, which is completely acceptable. So we only have two, and these two come down here. What do you want? Sulfuric? Do you want tailings? Oh, you want sulfuric. Good. And so you grab sulfuric and you're on your way. Oh, and this guy's going somewhere else. And this is what we want to see, the double right there. No one going back in shame. Anyway, I'm going to let this patch ride for a little bit. I'm going to see if it does something like, you know, corrupt my save. And if it is still good, I will submit it to mainline Pi. I'm also going to work and fix these graphics, because that bothers me a lot. And the other thing on our list, as we can see right down there, no matter what, my test case last night was flue gas. And no matter what I did, I can't get enough flue gas in, and it's only going to get so much worse. So we need an actual flue gas pipeline to the north, which is okay. We tried. We tried doing it the clean way, and it did not work. So that's perfectly fine if we go and do it kind of like the demandy way, I suppose I'll put it. So what we want to do is come over to the copper line and straight up. That would be ideal. So start right here, huh? But that's already taken, unfortunately. We're going to have to take a new line somehow. And we really should be pulling directly from here, right? So, okay. We'll use another line and weep for the fact we must do this. That's alright. So we're coming over to Copperland through Ironland. Ironland still going. Copperland. Oh, nice, tech happened. Pretty sure this is legal right here. I have no idea what our tech goals are anymore, but tech going again is good. Like here, research Negesium, I guess. Sure. I had been unwilling to unleash the Negesium on this undeserving world. Negesium is too pure. To look into the direct inverse of life is a privilege that should not be granted to this miserable world. Oh, speaking of miserable. Well, pulling this back up then. Alright, do it right. Oops. Good to see copper rolling. Maybe we'll step in towards the bottom. Take a glance down there. See how it's doing. Oh, it's backing up real nice. So there's just thousands upon thousands of plates backing up in here. And if we go look down at the very bottom, of course it's just fully saturated. To be continued, friends. To be continued. So this line did not work out. So instead of reverse engineering, let's just blindly try another, right? My teachers never liked it when they asked why I could get an answer, and I was like, well, I guessed. It's like they didn't like that at all, but eliminating clear false choices and then figuring out which one feels the best afterwards. That is a skill that will last you your entire life. There are no fields in which this does not apply. Inform your gut to the best you can do, then listen to your gut. It works. It just works. It's a skill like intuition, instinct, the third eye, and all the assorted fun that comes from that. These should be taught in schools. However, they're not. Oh, this is a problem. I mean, dare I do this? I'm just gonna get so much junk in my inventory. Just a random grab bag of stuff. It's nice and very evenly distributed now. Look at this. That is beautiful. It's doing exactly what I wanted. I'm very pleased with this sushi belt setup. It has done exactly what its purpose was for. And it's keeping me supplied with Mark II buildings, even though I'm throwing them up at an absurd pace. So, just no complaints whatsoever. Full endorsement from me. Sushi belt for life. Just remember, the mall is for assembly, and assembly only. Do not assemble mid-products in the belt, in the mall. You will be very sad by what happens. The results will cause problems. And we just barely missed this right here. Which is, another sign. Right person, right place. Right frame of mind, good heart. That's all that matters. And then right up here, congratulations, boys. You've been demoted. Gorbachev just cannot keep this filled. There, sorry, go away. Your services are no longer needed. Just all this goes away, and this returns to its former shape. There we go. It's still a little ugly, but at least it's not going to stop. Alright, done with notes. So we get to the main event of the day. And that is going to be... What is this flashy thing right here? What are you guys doing? Main event of the day is going to be... Oh, I played myself, didn't I? What are you? Yeah, I'm out of casting machines. And I need casting machines to make the machines that will make the casting machines. Ah, great. Gas, fern. So, having played myself, I now have to go pick up materials and handcraft again. At least this isn't my normal habit anymore. What's the other thing we need? Oh, that looks pretty good. Yes, make all these for me. You are not what I want. You are not what I want. Who's supplying... Oh, he's down there. Wait, where do you take from? Right there. I wonder why you go on that path. I wonder why you are like you are. Alright, so... Time to go and get casting machines now. Good. And we're just gonna have to wait, right? 90 a lot. Why do I have copper grade 1 in my inventory? When did that happen? Like, that can't be used for anything. That is just a dead end. Huh. Oh, and one of them stole my casting machine while I was monologuing. Well, that's awful. Alright. Well, more are coming, so I'll just have to leave holes and then come back and get more later. It's fine, I did before. Okay, let's get rid of copper grade 1. And if I get hard stuck, I can always just make them a bic or something. You know, something that will be useful for titanium processing. What be next? Like, I don't think that goes anywhere. We're gonna have to wait for that to spoil. But okay, we're good. So we want casting machines and where's my other one? Should be one right here. Okay, casting machines. I kind of think that's it, right? We need whales. We don't have enough whales. We need another stack of you, maybe. Alright, let's get going. Let's cast. We have a bolts bin, right? Let's go take a look at the early North factory. Yeah, this is getting decommissioned. The stick bin, this should be turned off. Like, this doesn't need to happen anymore. In fact, I'm going to turn you off right now. We have a better source of bricks now. Like, yeah, the stick maker right here, you're not going to have to exist after this. And there's like the pipe maker and all this other stuff. But I don't want to put in too much because I don't know how long this area is going to stand. Alright, I had wanted to use this block right there for this, but instead we're going to have to come right here. So, big sad, everybody. And this has to be in a format. So, now we pause. Are there any clean ones? Is there anyone clean left? Asked the Lord. And the answer was not edifying. Oh, this is a problem. Call this up. Oh, I suppose I am doing this on land that isn't incorporated yet. So maybe I let it go for a while. I really should pave this side for symmetry. I suppose it doesn't matter very much, does it? Okay, over here. Right there. This has to happen. To keep with the pattern, right? Why are we complaining? Because there's a pipe in the way. Right, so we will go and fix this. These guys. Back up, back up. Now I have to go get my color again. Right here. And then we will keep going. Just keep going. Now we have a mess right here in the very place I care most about. Yea, verily I find a mess. How can this be so? Now it's a gasoline line, which goes somewhere at the moment. It has direction. It has a point. It has a purpose. It has people that love it. That is a supremely self-fulfilled gasoline line. Right here, right there. And I guess we do one more, just for solidarity, right? Do we still have the windmills? We do. Good. So we only have one half of the grand boulevard right here. We'll have to get the rest later. This is all going to get paved in. I don't know what I'm going to do about the fluid storing stack. There's what my heart demands, and then there's what I'm probably going to do. These are two very different conversations. Alright, so into this busy, busy ground right here, we are going to have to lay in casting machines, right? This is the main goal. So casting machine, probably like you, would only flip it to be cool. And I don't think this can unload fast enough. Strange to say, because this is going to be casting a lot of iron sticks. Like 33 a second. And that can work probably just fine. Well, I wonder. Let's find out. See how fast that loader is. Let's just do it this way. You know? The brutal way. Like this. And that's a perfectly fine design. We can have two more over here. And what else do we need to do this job? We need sand casting and borax. So, fortunately this is not going to work out, is it? So maybe I just pull you back for a little bit. Well, this isn't going to work either. Oh man, big sneeze. You do not want to be a part of that. So, we should be in a line, right? Lines make it look like you know what you're doing. So, like this. Right there. Okay, good. That'll be advanced sand casting. And we're going to have a few contestants here, so it's going to be like a standard wall. It's like right here-ish. And then we have to bring in hot air. We got hot air. The molten iron's right over there. It's going to take a lot of whales to wire this up. And we got borax right over here. So let's just drag that through, right? In fact, we can do it just like this. Just continue the pattern, sir. You thought the pattern forsook you, but it did not. Pattern lives on, and we touch the walkway there, which is sinful. That's alright. There's our borax. Here's our advanced sand casting. I guess we just do this, right? And it's one of these. And then it will come back around as it needs to. And we will do casting row, right? Advanced casting row. We should probably make it not so tight. Not so tight. Leave some space. Right there. That looks alright. There's room for my normal performance metrics right there. Okay, so to do this you need two and they need to be instructed. 4x. 4x on the outside, advanced castings on the inside. Advanced sand casting. Excellent. Now hot air obviously rides this rail. Mr. Dino. Utterly embarrassing. Then probably should have put a better liquid rail in. In fact, I think this all needs to be moved back even further. Like, here we kind of have to do on both sides. So, cut this. If we're doing a proper prototype, right? You sticking up? You are sticking up. How can two of them be sticking up by one? Oh, because it's not. Okay, right. Because this is not right then. Okay, understood. I can do math. It's true. Again, it takes me 3 or 4 tries, but I can get it. Don't worry, I'll make everybody proud. Right there. And so we kind of want to... Here, let's just do this. Just like that. Then, what we do is pull it all the way back to the limit of practicality, right? Like, that's not really great. Honestly, right there is where I want to be. Alright, Mr. Oxygen Line, who I've been fencing with this entire time. You now at ease. Then we will do half in right here and the other half over there. Sound good? Perfect. So right there to right there. And I'm not going to connect it up yet because I already got burned once by doing that. And so we have a lot of fluid space here. Wish I had more sandcasters. A common need of all these guys is going to be hot air. So this is going to just be the hot air rail all the way down, no matter what we're casting. So that makes some sense, right? Then what we need to do is find the hot air rail, which is more of a down here kind of thing, right? Okay, so it's going to have to come up. The hot air rail will come to right here, and then it will sneak down. Got it. Perfect. And then just right in, right? Oh, touching the walkway again. Oh, very shameful. I've shamed myself 3 times already today. I haven't even struggled that hard to resist it. It's because this is the use of this gutter right here. It's what it's for. Okay, so hot air in. Let's get a whale to get the advanced sand castings in. Whale hungry. Then this is a new thing. This is new in this factory. In all factories known to us. And we'd put them right here. To fill cargo, and I want you to come back and I want you to empty that cargo. And I might have to kick you. That's fine. They say nothing is ever new, and we live in a constant cycle of repetition. But not today, my friends. This is a new thing. A thing not thought of not conceived as even possible throughout long ages of the factory. Alright, so kind of there, right? Okay, so now we have to get in our specific chemical, and it has to come in right here, unfortunately, so could have left ourselves a little more room. That's going to be a main casting chemical. So I leave it on this line. That's why this is like it is. It is a casting bus. There is molten iron. As much as I shudder to use this space unprompted, maybe it's a good idea. Alright, so you just need your material components. Your claim material is not quite right. You need the solid components. There you go. Take this, take that. Go. Then I probably have to pick that whale, right? In order to see success. This whale is trying to... This whale right here. Yeah, just go empty that cargo. You did good. It's good enough. And we will have industrial grade stickage. And again, I might have to pick all this up and move it over here or something. And that's nothing terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever had to do. So, where's my whale? Where's my whale at? I need that whale. Where is that whale at? I demand. I need a whale. 33 sticks a second. That's a lot of sticks. Where is that whale? Okay, right there? No. This is actually an increasingly worrying question. Where is the whale at? Alright, maybe I can just click this and find out. Ah, there he is. He's coming in at a strange vector. And the whale is here. Great. Alright, advanced sand castings being deployed. Doom. And then sticks. And it can be prodded too? Wow. I should have designed this with more productivity in mind. With beacon space in mind. Like, still time. There's still time. Here. Hold on. There's still time. Maybe there isn't time. This whole thing up. I need more sticks. I need more that's not even right. Okay, this is a problem. I've caused a problem for myself. Alright. I need more casting machines. I need to actually see this. I can't just visualize it in my mind's eye. My mind's eye is unreliable, let's put it that way. It's prone to extreme diagnosis level delusions. It sees what it wants to see. How about that? It's gotten me into trouble in the past. Alright, so 2 more. So over here, over here. Yeah, beware of want, my friends. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to copy V. Then the exact same thing right here. You obviously do an H. And then into the center of this. Then we can prod and beacon to our heart's content. There. This is the structure. Kind of question why that guy's not going. Why do we suppose that is? Oh, because I took away their hands. Alright, I understand. That's something, that's pretty mean right there, whoever did that. Borax. advanced sandcasting. Yeah. Okay. And then Koopy and a big H. There we go. And now we have space for a big beacon right here to just pump this as high as it can go. We can prod this all to get out, and we will be the most efficient, fastest stick maker anywhere. And at the end of it, it shall be good, and I shall rest, satisfied that my job was well done. Unfortunately, today, this is not where I am. I have to keep going. I labor in the earth. What I really need to do is go get more of these things. How many of these can I spit in here? 3, 4, something like this? No, we're only doing 3 today. So that has to get out of the way. Mr. Flue Gas here needs to get out of the way. All is flue gas. All my problems is flue gas. Here, let's go take a look at the plankton and see if that's finally working. It is, in fact, completely full up. This is completely full up, and that is completely full up. Alright, good. We achieved some small success today. So, grab here. We'll have to fully deck it out, right? It's like, this has to be like this. This is our example right here, so might as well make it look nice. And that's a one-off. Everything else is going to be flat. So we'll have to adjust that. So grab all of, no, even more. No, even, yeah, all of that. It's still not enough. It has to be like this, even though it's broken doing it. Even though it looks broken right now. It looks broken because it is broken. And let's just see how many of these we can stack. Oh, we can only put 3 here. That's terrible. Alright, so we'll put you right here. Past. Put this one right there. And we'll put this one just kind of in the midpoint. And then that will be this block. This is our casting block. It looks fine to me. It's fine. The only problem is this needs to be redone. This needs to be redone. Because it's a one-off up there, right? Because of the hot air staple. So like this. And obviously you're not doing that. You are doing bolts? Oh, we can't do bolts. Bolts don't exist? Really? Oh no, right there. You are going to be the bestest bolt maker ever. We will never, ever, ever want for bolts, and you will be small parts. Small. Oh, how's that work? I thought I could cast those by now. Yeah, right here. Oh, I can't do it yet. Well, that sucks. I was looking forward to doing that right now. Well, whatever. This doesn't exist then. It really does simplify my life then. So I can just pull this and pull this. And then we'll do 2 bolts. And we will say that we have done something good on this day. Great. Good and kind of non-critical. Right there. Yeah, it's pretty even. Alright, so we just gotta hook it up. And then we will have bolts. We will have sticks and bolts. Just casting it directly. Alright, it's okay, okay. This isn't the greatest leap forward ever. Alright? You got me. This wasn't like the world is not changed. This is not a new age of the factory. This is just, hey, look, we got some nice bolts now. This makes how many? 150. But it does dump just immediately. So it's like a full transfer. Okay. I'm glad I looked instead of, assuming. It's all about how much the output can take. Okay. So let's turn off our stick maker and our bolt maker up here. We should completely remove them to signify that we have in fact moved on. So the bolt maker no longer goes. No, you should output all you can. And just no inputs. Alright, the stick maker offline. The bolt maker no longer bolting. And there's this dinosaur. And I suppose you keep your job, right? Except first you dinosaur hungry. And then you don't do that there. No, no. You are bolts. So you come to here and you fill your cargo. Alright. And we're just going to use walking dinosaurs for right now. Because I said so. Because I don't want those guys already got their jobs, and it's much easier to redirect them instead of, oh wait, you need sticks. Alright, stop. Stop. Dinosaur hungry. And then you don't go there and fill cargo anymore. No, no. This might actually need a whale, because that guy's huffling as hard as he can. Alright, we'll do that. We'll give a whale for this for the sticks. Because they are kind of in demand. And they're kind of bulky. So, okay, we'll do it properly. Whale hungry. Add destination right here. Fill cargo. And then go up to the stick bin. The bin of sticks. And then we have to do concrete. There's the bin of bolts. Where's the bin of sticks? Is this it? It should be in this era right here. Yeah, here's the bin of sticks. And I want you to empty cargo. There. Where'd you go? Right down here. I hate how they wander off while I'm instructing them. Alright, off you go. Now all of this fires to life again. Okay, great. So we have proper stick pressure. Good. Next up, concrete and refined concrete. And with both of those, I can then make the gas maker, the gas furnace, which I had to handcraft earlier today, which is a vital ingredient in things like casting machines and oxygen furnaces and smelters, all of which are going to be needed in the future. Hell, it's needed in my now. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the recipe for concrete. I believe we import this from the south. So we need lime, gravel, and sand. And then it's used in lots of buildings. And then over here, we turn into refined concrete with stick and steel, both of which we have. It's a lot of stuff. And then we should probably make our walls at the same time because we have everything in place, and we have to do the other wall, right? Where is just wall? Yeah, you wall. It's just out of bricks. Well, never mind then. That's not hard at all. We're gonna need this, and so we're just gonna try to build it on site. Because we're going to need it to maintain embassies eventually, and there's no reason not to do it right now. So lime, gravel, sand, iron, and steel, and these obviously get imported. So Let's try to settle close to this stuff. Do we have any space next to lime? Like, I believe we identified some the other day. Maybe I should make it just completely isolate. Or I can make it next to the gravel maker, which is running full speed all the time. Because it was short on sticks before. So the stick economy is now kicking in right here. Consuming sticks in enormous numbers to make gravel. So I could, I suppose, make the concrete factory right here. And then loop this around somehow. And then come this way and have this be a secondary consumer when this is all filled up. No, it really should be a primary consumer, and this is just a source. So loop it around right here, something like that, and then make concrete out of it. What else do I need? You also bring sticks over from right here, I suppose. Just source those, it's from the same spot. Why do I have 2 gravel? This is primary gravel right here, and this is... I should have hooked this up, I guess. Well, I can get primary gravel from right here then, and just tap right in. I mean, it interferes with the brick maker, but not that badly. And if I ever need more, just add more whales. That's a plan. I don't know if I'm going to call it a good plan, but I will call it a thought that occurred in my head. And how do you make concrete? It's just assemblers, right? Concrete? Yeah, just assemblers. It should be in a mixer. It should be in a mixer. And then walls in an assembler. And then refined concrete's in another assembler. Alright. So we need some of you guys. Come with me. It should be an assembler. And what I should do is get another one of these, because I don't need these glasswares. We need to get rid of some of the stuff that I'm just not going to use forever. The arc furnace is back. Probably. A lot of these other guys have frequent use. Not the gas processing unit, though. Not the Agit. Agits don't really have a lot of use. Alright, stop thinking. Thinking's not my friend. Thinking, not my strong point. Bam. And then over here, and we decide to go right here, right? And it should have pretty good results, eh? Pretty good. Oh, we have this thing in the way. How do we deal with that? I mean, we do higher level refining up here. We try to go for the wall up there. So we want... Alright, so... Buildings on the field. Start telling me a story. Probably going to build this all at once, right? We want concrete in the factory. There's this. Oh, there's another recipe. No, absolutely not. Because cellulose spoils. Like, no. 0 chance of me getting involved with that. So this is what we want. Bang, bang. And you want 400 water per. Wow. So we're just going to count on each one of you having your own pump jack. Because that's a lot of water. Just right there. Okay, so you got your water. For 40 gravel per second. Wow, these machines are fast. How long does this take? Oh, half a second. Wow, so you only need like 2 machines doing this total. Okay, that puts a different color on this, doesn't it? So, what I will do then, explains the pump jack. So, we'll have to have... Do I have sand around here? This is about the right area, just have sand laying around. So I'm going to be cheap. There's no need to be cheap, though. So we'll get gravel from right there, from this gravel fountain. One as good as the other. And we'll get sticks from right there. And again, one is as good as the other. Yeah. And then it will come over here. And we have a problem though, don't we? In that it's 4 things. It involves 4 things. So we're gonna make like a pod, I think. Like it's gonna be something like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's the beacon space right there. And then we do snake belt in and out. Right? Like there. Nice little braided belt. And then an V right there. Then hoot. And we cannot shovel it in fast enough. Just can't. We cannot deliver it fast enough. This is stupid, isn't it, what I'm doing right now? We cannot deliver the material fast enough. You only ever need 2 of these. Because I don't even have the belt to keep one of these guys going. Alright, I suppose. So here is our concrete maker. This is what it looks like. Well, not even this, right? No, this is a start. And then we have other material, and then other material. And then why we would want to beacon this, I don't know, but we'll leave that space open right there for that. Okay, so we'll have sticks and concrete coming in right there. Sticks and gravel coming in right there. And we'll have sand, I think. Sand and lime coming in right here. Like so. Subject to belting issues, I think. Well, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Here, actually move it up a little bit, and we'll figure it out right now. This lines up fairly okay. Like, just like this. With a via. No, it doesn't work. We need a big gutter. We'll do just a crude hug going around, and it'll be fine. These things are just amazingly fast. Alright, so this is how we do it, yes? We go this way. And we use the stick fountain. This is the correct place to do it, just obviously. And we try to line this up exactly. Actually, make it work. If it doesn't want to work, we make it work. And it does work exactly, so great. Fantastic. The problem is this needs to be down by 1. You'll see. So, over here, now we definitely do this. A full T. I was inspired when I left this space open. I could not have imagined the terrible purpose when I did this. I choose to believe my hand was guided by something ineffably divine. Well, you can power 2. You just can't power many more. Do I want to put down a full quad here and just leave this as a problem for future me? I think so, honestly. So just a big H. Just like that. It's really awkward with the space. What do I do? Refine concrete. I guess up here and then up here and then I was hoping to do gasworks here as well. But maybe not. Okay, so we have material 1 and material 2 in enormous quantities. We can't keep this all going. We can't get away with this. So, well, I suppose we can save some space by being a little out of line. No, that's terrible. Do not consider such a thing. So it's bang, 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 bang. All right, great. And we have utility space here for beacons. And why do where are we so far over, I suppose? Beacon this. Yeah, definitely, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we'll figure this out in a second. And then we have to do refined concrete up here somewhere. All right, that's fine. Just stop thinking. Stop thinking. Call that up. It's ugly. And so right there. Oh, this isn't even the right spot. And there will be a hug belt going on around there. Just a nice hug. Which, right there. All right, is good. Is kind of good. There are ways in which it is good. So get me lime, get me sand. Oh, I'm gonna need more whales. Whale hungry. Go get me lime, which is in the earth stack. I thought. That's lime, right? Yeah. Here, come here. Fill cargo, add destination down there, empty cargo. There, go and do it. Now we need sand. Mr. Whale. Whale hungry. Add destination, go get me sand, which is 100% in the earth stack. Why is there no primary input here? Fill cargo, add destination right here, empty cargo. I might not have a primary sand maker anywhere. Okay, and he's off. So, almost to the point of having something good happening. Oh, one of these guys has to be going to the right. Ooh. Did not think of that, did I? What's more impressive is I correctly identified right. Usually the right and left occupy nebulous direction spaces. It's just a word you say to indicate that something's going somewhere. You know what I mean. Big V, big H, big H, big angry ghost. Angry ghost. That works, right? And so this one's going this way, and this one's going... No, no, wrong, wrong, ugly, bad. Those both go that way, and then only one comes this way. Wait a second. Sticks only come in for refined concrete. Well, this looks okay, but it's not okay. Well, I've done this completely wrong. Alright, I understand. What I need... Yeah, I've done this completely wrong. Okay, start over. Start over. Here, grab you. These are both right. We're down here. Both go this way. And then a hug belt comes around. And then one of you goes that way and the other one goes the other way. So, okay. Not like completely wrong. That would be very harsh to say. We'll just call it mostly incorrect and leave it at that. Okay, like so. And then, yeah, the lime's journey comes this way. Hoopy, this please. It's too much, guys. It's too much. All right, and lime comes down. Call it right here. Okay, lime goes right there. I'm hooking this up prematurely, aren't I? And then up here we have sand. Sand will go right there. And then sand has to go down. Excuse me, this is wrong. Wrong thoughts. Come right here. Alright, so we have sand in, we have gravel in. Sticks for fine concrete will come up over here somehow. Don't think about that. And then right up here, and you come around. Oh, this is going to be a little ugly, isn't it? But alright. And so we have then the refined concrete coming straight out, and we do something with it over here. What is that something? I don't know. That's the out. Pick that up, pick that up. Okay. I think we're about ready to go, right? So that doesn't exist. And that doesn't exist. So we want out, out, in, in. Big H. Big H. Oh, I guess it's exactly right. Alright. And it was I who was doing the overthinking. Who could have imagined this? Okay, good. Alright, there we are. And are we ready to go? Ready to turn this on? So, like so, and then straight in. Concrete being made. Just being slammed out. Being made doesn't do it full justice. Yeah, this is overbuilt. I'm not going to be able to keep this fed. But we're making concrete, and that's pretty nice. Alright, so now we have to do refined concrete. Actually, concrete needs to get out. That's what needs to happen first. I'm gonna need more whales. Oh, this is unfortunate. But it's okay, we'll make it work. And then it's just 1, 2, 3. And then we will do... Actually, this is not right. Incorrect. False. Trixie. Trixie. Slippery. False. Do a nice invert right here. And make it look nice. And if we don't make it look nice, there's no point in living. Okay, right there. And then we'll have concrete come up. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. And then I have concrete just here. Concrete simply is. And we are making it in enormous amounts. Let's go get some more whales. Even though I don't think we're going to need any whales right here. Oh, and there's also a disowned caravan I just let loose. I should probably track that guy down. Give him a hug of some sort. He was associated with sticks, right? Got plenty of Gobachovs waiting. Okay, I want to say that that fix I put in actually did work. Okay, you got... No, it was the Stickosaur. Now, where are you? Did I already... Here. Maybe I caused myself problems by half instructing him to do something else. Is that you? No, you're the Boltosaur. Is that you? You look like you're lost. Alright, he's by the boiler. Let's go give him a new future somewhere. I actually think I can get away with just using ground caravans to transport concrete around. I don't need that much of it. It's so very, very dense. He's by the boilers, I said, right? Shouldn't that be right here? Oh, is that guy? No. I don't see him. And for some reason, everything in this factory looks the same. There we are. Hey, buddy. Why don't you come with me? And now, we get to do a thing. There is a dinosaur that takes concrete from the south. He is no longer on this duty. This loathsome journey to the southern lands where he must beg. Please, please, may we have but a little concrete. Alright, first, you are dinosaur hungry. Then I want you to... Here, I want you to come way over here to the new concrete maker. I want you to fill that cargo. There, another link to the south. Severed. Oh, and this can be opened up. Alright, good. Now we're on refined concrete, I think. I guess we can probably just count on doing it in the square, and then maybe one thing doing gas furnaces over there. So we're going to need steel in and sticks, and we already have steel right there. Oh, sticks right there. So, fine. Oh, this is bad. And we have to put 2 here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Yeah, that's a big uh-oh. This isn't how it's supposed to be. It's very awkward in this space right here. Alright, so refined concrete. Tell me a story. Hopefully I can get by with you in just one line, right? Even though it doesn't even look like I have the space for that. I could move this down a little bit. I don't want to. Okay. Refined. Bang, bang. You are nowhere near as fast. Oh, that's unfortunate. We need concrete, steel, and sticks. Not a lot of water. So we'll get the water from over here. Don't worry about it. And then... Yeah, this really shouldn't be done right here. And this kimberlite is absolutely wrecking me, isn't it? Well, I suppose I could do this, right? Just use a normal caravan outpost. Just bow to circumstances. It's a giant compression step. Well, no, not really. Alright, I'm gonna do that. It's not great, but it's what circumstances demand. How much? It's very slow. It really is. So we want a line of these guys. Well, we don't really... That's also putting it a little much. So the concrete will come in from up here. The steel will come in from right here. And then we do a braid belt as per normal. Like that. I probably could have just copied and pasted from right over there instead of remaking it. But V, like so. V, like so. All right. In. Put water on the side like this. And this leaves, that gets steel and concrete in. Now we need sticks in, and we need refined concrete out. Which, unfortunately, is going to be a problem, right? It's going to be one of these. It's going to be right. No, excuse me. It's going to be one of these. So refined concrete out, sticks in. That's what we're looking at. Only we're at the wrong elevation. Why are we stopped? No gravel. we have used all the gravel. Oh, I know delivery has arrived. I was about to say, do I need to put another whale on this? That's probably not actually the source of the problem. Alright, so we will have concrete out, material in. And do we have room to do this up here? No. No, we do not. So, I guess we don't do it then, huh? And instead, we do this. And they can both go the same way if doing this, right? So, pick that up. Copy this. The only problem is we're going to have to do something about the water, right? Well, it'll be out on the other side. And that will be fine, maybe? Question mark? Alright, what's it going to take to make a gas furnace? I wanted to do that right here. Let's just kind of look ahead. Here, it's not. Let's put this down. This is where I kind of want to put it. Just like snuggle it right here. Gas furn. Oh, I have everything I need. There's going to be a steel line coming through here, and it's going to come right here. Yeah, yeah, we're only going to need one of these ever, because it takes no time at all. Yeah, perfect. Okay, with that decision made, I guess it's only a matter of how many of these I'm going to be able to set up. It looks like I'm only going to be able to set up 4 of them, which I shouldn't stress about. That's a lot of refined concrete. You don't need just titanic amounts of it. So do that. Copy this, put this right there. I guess, I guess if we're gonna actually stick to this, commit to the crime, you know. So we have 4 there and 4 there, and that actually has some symmetry to it. You have space in the center for a beacon if necessary. I kinda like this. You know? I kinda think this is okay. So, probably pull you down just a little bit. Then we'll go get steel, whale out here. Whale hungry, obviously. Add destination. Go get steel. It's right there. Fill cargo, add destination right here. Empty cargo. Where are you wandering off to? Okay, go do that thing. And all I have to do now is wire up the rest, right? So what we're going to do is a fairly straightforward bop 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 bop. It's going to come up and do something. Then we'll go over and then up and then right in. Super simple, right? And then same story right here. Koopy. Excuse me, I said Koopy. There, and then you immediately nosedive, and you come in like this, and it's just beautiful. Great. So that's that material in. Yeah, you guys just supply the water up. Oh, there's synergy here. Right there, so that's good. We're gonna have some open space, but that's welcome, frankly. And so all you need now is the sticks, which I left room right here for this exact purpose. And sticks will come over. It's up like so. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have connected it. Ooh, I had to take a pause there at a really inopportune time. So I was just thinking I probably shouldn't be putting this down like this. What was I doing? What was my plan? What was going on just literally seconds ago? This is why I can't stream. I got things jumping up and demanding my attention. Let's get trimmed, right? Alright, so if this is like this, or we make your refined concrete, you have to be out. And that's how it has to be. And we have steel right there just waiting. And we have the concrete right here. There's no problem, right? Everything's good, right? I have no problems. I'm a genius. Okay, so good. And then you go right there. I mean, you've got the water you need. Hello, space whale. I love you. How do you not have power? There you go. Actually, that's wrong. Ugly, wrong, hateful, false. Alright, so you're going, but you don't have any water? Why? Are you not lined up exactly? Oh. Oh. Alright, we can fix that. Put a staple right here. Everything will be okay. Right there. And bam. Alright, now we have refined concrete. Not quite for days, honestly. This isn't a huge amount of refined concrete. It's like, are we both on both sides of the belt here? Oh, we are. Okay, so first that stops. And now we have a couple problems in that we have to make this. And that is simply refined concrete. And so is there any place to shove aerial caravan? No, this thing is just in a terrible spot. It's just the worst spot. Satan put this down. The devil is real. Alright. We can handle that, though. This is going to be pretty inefficient. But the thing is, it's... The concrete is so dense. I know you say that, and it sounds like, of course concrete's dense, but it stacks so high. That's really what I should be saying. And all we have to do is this. Not even that. Okay, there we go. Refined concrete is here. And then... oh, we don't even get to do this. Yeah, it's fine. Straight up, straight over, and then add in just that, I suppose. That's even way too much. Right there, and then turn you on. There. And then we need a provider chest. There we go. The difference between active and passive provider chests, completely lost on me. Still don't understand. Don't have to understand. Here, do a whole half. There you go. And now we have that in the system. However, we have to connect it up. And that involves quite a bit, unfortunately. Give me bot hives. See, it doesn't connect very well. Should probably shoot for right here. I think I probably should have done this better a long time ago. But unfortunately, not that bright. Alright, so now we're hooked up. I suppose what I should do, I should have standardized on this just forever ago. Literally forever ago. Just not go anywhere? Just vestigial? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, with great joy in my heart, I get these pipes the hell out of my factory. Be gone, pipes. You were never welcome here. Now, like so, I think. It's like so. I know. Okay, good. And then we have to do one more, right? Because it's just out of range. Okay, perfect. There. And now this is in range. And let's take a look way up. We need gas furnaces in many different places. Not here. Right here. And yeah, it's in network now. It's coming. And then smelter. In network. On the way. Yeah, look at this. Take them away. I don't care how slow it is. You'll make it work. Gas furn. And this has been hanging over me for a very long time. It's only used in those two things. And for itself, of course. But I don't think I'll ever really need it. But I have it if I do. So now, for my next trick, we have a dinosaur who is cursed to visit the South Factory eternally, picking up refined concrete and bringing it back. Where is this? Where is my refined concrete bin? It's not in the earth stack, because it's a processed good. He says this as if the words mean something. Now I know in here, do you just deliver directly to here? I hope not. Because that is a violation of the principles. Maybe it's not on the belt. Ooh. Okay. Maybe it isn't here. Alright, so refined concrete. What are you used in? Well, if you're only used in a fusion reactor, and you use an enormous amount of it, no, you're used in a few things, but it's such an enormous amount. Maybe not there. I kind of feel like this is a specialty resource. Well, I don't know. Maybe. It's used in nukes everywhere, but in amazing quantities. I don't know. I feel like this is a specialty resource. So, oh, you guys are doing the resupply thing. That's cool. So what I have to do is I have to establish a refined concrete bin. It stacks so high, there is no reason whatsoever for it to be in anything but a single. So right there, did I use enough foresight to say this would be refined concrete? There's nothing here. I think maybe this was supposed to be electric engine. No, there's electric engine unit. What was this supposed to be? Engine. Engine. It's right next to this. Okay, I don't know. I'm claiming it for concrete now. Yeah. Yeah, just that's what I'm doing. Leave me alone. And furthermore, I think this guy's going to do it. He's slow. He's doesn't have a huge inventory. And then after that, he's also slow. But I feel like he is the dinosaur for the job. So fill cargo right here. Then I want you to empty cargo. And then, maybe it's in the alarm system what this is. Right next to concrete. No, it's nothing. Alright, refined. That's what you are. Great. Be on your way, sir. God, you guys are just invasive. I don't think I could stand that happening all the time. Why have you stopped? Concrete. Why have you stopped? No lime. Why have you stopped? You You are waiting for lime. What's going on with the lime factory? You aren't moving at all. Because can't get rid of our CO2. Ooh, that's an interesting problem. Heroes afraid I was about to get bored. CO2 is of course completely overflowing right now. But, well, wait a second. How does this work? Because I could have sworn I had a pipeline going north. Yeah, that's also waste. Okay. So, doesn't this up here burn CO2? Isn't this your job? So now I know we have a bug. Like, because this is after I... Okay, discussion on biofluid code. There is a unfulfilled request object that is created when there is a request from like point A to point B. And I had thought that maybe the fact that it was getting really overzealous, over ambitious, over eager, it was just being bad when it came to launching many Gorbachevs at the same time. It was being bad. So it would launch whole waves, and then most of them would do nothing. So I put in the code, just a little tweak, just a little teeny tiny tweak, that would stop that, hopefully. It looks like that has been stopped. So maybe I will commit that as a change. But then we still have this. We still have, why is this requester chest not being serviced? So save game, bugged, CO2. Right there. And I still have to find this, and I still have to fix the graphics too. I know how to do that. It's in my head. I have a plan. Everyone, the world trembles when I have a plan. But this should be turned on, this should be getting serviced by Gorbachevs. And that's how some carbon dioxide should be leaving the system. However, it is not working. Why is this? It's like I don't see any Gorbachevs anywhere. Like, what are you doing? That guy's moving lubricant. Like, we should be seeing it somewhere. So here's another. This is an important save game right now because it is after my flight fix, but it's before I actually fix this, so it kind of proves that they're two distinct issues. All right, so pick them up, put them back, and you should start requesting anew. And let's go quickly look. A lot of these guys don't have homes. The biofluid network is quiet. I have to go pick all these guys up. Alright, so it is definitely 100% not on the requester side, because I just picked those up and put them back down, which should be generating a new unfulfilled request ticket into the system. And that ticket is not being serviced. That has to be because it is counting these right here as invalid for some reason. And it's obviously not because they're empty. So let's pick them up and then put them back, and then really quickly go and look. See there. And then we had a full launch of 4. And it's 4 because each of these can carry 10,000. And it obviously has a huge amount of CO2 demand right there. So this is an excellent isolated bug case I will have to go look at. So each one of these are going to come to the 2 providers right here, and they're going to each go to 2 if everything is set up correctly. We still don't know why the bug is occurring, but we have many instances of it in a jar waiting to be dealt with. All right, so pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. Yeah, exactly as I said would happen. And then we probably just have a launch of a couple more, right? Yeah, and these guys are also going to other CO2 areas because the biomass vent up there isn't the only one. There's lots of places that need CO2. That just puts a gap in there. We're going to watch these guys. Now we're going to quickly go over and look at lime. Lime is going again. All right, so good. Now we come back in time to catch the Gorbachevs on their final approach. So they come over here, they flit down, and these guys go. 1, 2, 3. Everyone gets what they want. Yes, so that fix I put in definitely worked. And then the next flight goes out. And just keep doing this forever. All right, good. So we're just going to pretend that's fixed, except for the bug, which I have isolated, which I will fix next. Good. Good! All right, and strangely, we've accomplished all our goals and we still have time. I'm not used to things going well, even when they are bugged to hell. I'll fix it. Don't worry. I'll fix it. So what I want to do now then, let's talk titanium. Here, probably best from here. Titanium. Alright, so, titanium proc. This is what we gotta do, right? This is so many steps. I don't want to, oh my god, help me. This is gonna be 3 times larger than the iron processing, isn't it? Okay, it's fine. I'm happy. Of course I'm happy. I'm always happy because look, we have all these steps and then all these steps. It's not even into the numbered drop steps. All right, but okay, happy. And this is just crush, destroy, pulverize. Then we need sulfuric, what we got. And then crush. Then we need mabic, methyl isobutyl carbinol. We need mabic. Mabic. All right, right there. And that's needed in a couple other places. And then we also need, that's crushing, that's just limestone and heavy oil we both have, and I don't think we use that anyway. Sand castings we got. Here's Mabic. Oh, this is the trash recipe. We're not going to be doing that. All right, so that's it for this. And here we are in new territory. We need sodium chlorate. What even are you? Sodium chlorate. Alright, write you down. Grease we got. Grease we still got. That's a lot of grease. At least it's not much there, but it's a lot here. This uses a lot of grease. That's going to be a problem. Alright, a problem for a future me. No. Kerosene we got. Biofilm. That's going to be the hard one. Because it requires a lot of stuff, and I don't have any of it. Alamac. I don't even know if we used this. It's overflow waste. Slaked lime we have. Sulfuric we still have. And graphite we got. Alright, so let's take a look at Mabic. And that's, yeah, right here. Mabic is stuff we have. We have all of that. So that just has to be assembled. Good. Then we need sodium chlorate, which is right here. Oh, it's just salt. So that's trivial. That just needs to be made. And it's even fast. Okay, that's fine. And then, what are you even used in? Sodium chlorate. It's used in Very, very, very little. Very little. Well, I suppose Nextlit, titanium, and aluminum is enough to warrant a material. But now we have the real problem. Biofilm. Next episode, this probably has to be the goal. And it's going to be hard to get to. So biofilm, lime, biomass, yeah and yeah. Basic substrate and rayon, that's a no. So basic substrate, rayon. You can't see it, but I'm indenting very nicely here. And rayon. Okay, so rayon, sulfuric, got it. Ammonium, carbonyl sulfide. Carbonyl sulfide. And fiber. Carbonyl sulfide is propene. Oh, wow. Indenting so much and everything else I got there. So I have to make a ton of that stuff, and it's used in a lot of things. Do you get an old tank? I don't know. Maybe. But fiber is probably what we're going to handle today because it's so easy. And then going all the way back, now we need substrate. Petri dishes, we can do at any time. Cellulose can be done at any time, right? So long as I do fiber first. It's like, this is what we got? Yeah. So I have to do a raw fiber bin and a fiber bin. That's where we have to go. And that's fine because we are already raising calc, which is the best thing to do. Is this real? Yeah, this is what I've been doing. But it's like, oh no, it's not actually real. Oh, this is real. Is this actually for real? Can you do this? If I just go somewhere and do this, will it happen? I don't think that's real. I think that's a fake recipe. Raw fiber. I want you to do... Yeah, it's a fake recipe. Okay, I gotta add that to the list of lies. There you go. Back at it, please. Oh, and it has to be fixed. Oh, man. The price of inquiry is high. Knowledge does not come lightly or cheap. It requires you to get a bunch of trash in your inventory afterwards. Why can't you just put this straight into your inventory? It's like, that's just where it goes. Straight back. Alright, so let's take a note. Raw fiber. There are recipes that are not real. Making 30 raw fiber in a cacao plantation. I suppose that's only level 1, huh? Huh, and that is a Mark II. So maybe if we think just a little dumber, if we try to have a little less respect for the world and how it could work in its most optimal configuration, we try to think maybe that the world is trash. And the most stupid things happen on a regular basis. Is the recipe here? No, fiber. No, it actually is for real, does not exist. Okay, that's a fine answer too. So we're going to pause. I'm going to add this to a bug ticket. I'll be back in a moment. Bug report submitted. All right, so once back at it, right? Raw fiber. Now that we will not be distracted by these shiny, shiny lies. It doesn't exist, doesn't exist. This probably exists, but I'm not doing it. And this is a really good recipe, but I'm not doing that. I didn't pick it. So this is our primary way of getting raw fiber. We mulch cacalcs, and we need a lot of wood processing units. All right, let's do that. Let's make fiber, raw fiber, and microfiber, and we'll make that in a block. Maybe that'll be enough to fit in a block. Maybe that's 2 blocks. I don't know. and then we will be ready to move forward tomorrow. There's 4 levels of indents here. Biofilm, rayon, carbonyl sulfide, propene. And here I am not doing anything about it at all. Where are you, buzzsaw? Right here. I need more of these. Here, and we're gonna need a lot of saw blades. Even though, well, okay, we're probably gonna need even more than that. Oh, these guys are trying to put stuff down and they can't because there's no buffer space. That should make me feel something, shouldn't it? Here, I'll take these with me. Yeah, all of these buildings aren't being recycled well enough. I've got so many bot hives in here. I should just clean them out manually. I don't know. I don't know. Let's not think about any of that. So anyway, wood proc, where are you? You are going to take a buzzsaw to calc, and it takes forever, unfortunately. Maybe I need like a whole, just a entire city block just doing this. So it goes a little more, so it's only 1.4. I kind of feel like I need a whole city block doing this. Like it's just unacceptably small, unacceptable small numbers here. And then after that, it's one city block on raw fiber and then a city block on fiber and microfiber. Okay, I believe that. That seems great. So raw fiber gets tumbled to make fiber, just in a rock tumbler, I guess. And it's on its way to being rayon. Good. And it's also on its way here. Oh, let's look at this. Charcoal briquette. Borax we have. Got it. Got it. Don't have dried biomass. Could have it. Gonna have that. Got that. Don't have starch. Have everything but the starch and the dried biomass. And then we can make our own fuel up here. And yet another cord to cut from the South Factory. But, yeah, this appears to be the only way to do this. And is it prod? No prod. Alright, so go get some ball mills. Ball mill right there. Good. And then the last thing is microfiber. Right there. And then we're going to have to get sub-denio microfiber someday. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Microfiber. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode, I think, but that's fine. Fiber and sodium hydroxide in a pulp mill. And then it's used in stuff. Actually, surprisingly small amounts of stuff. I would have expected microfiber fabric to be used in more, but shows what I know, right? Right, pulp mill, and we'll probably need more. I mean, we're almost assuredly going to need more. Let's just go get more. And go get more wood processing areas. So, I guess we're just going to indulge in overbuilding. I actually knew where this was. I didn't have to look. I knew where this was. Just clear them out. And I'm going to have to go get more saw blades. I have nowhere near enough. That's also fine. Pulp mill, I don't know where it is, though. Pulp. Oh, it's down there. One row over, bunch down. Pulp. Pulp? Pulp mill? Alright, come with me. And we'll try to do something right with our lives. Alright, so next, we are going to mash up Cacalc. This is definitely belongs over here. Let's just consume these 2 blocks, I guess. Yeah, sure. We're going to have to expand again soon, and we're going to have to start expanding south. Maybe just start up here until storage requires it. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. Where are we on windmills? Looks like we don't have any. Well, that's completely and utterly unacceptable. especially since we have hundreds waiting to... Oh, it's so nice just getting windmills. You know, take one more and we'll have another one, just to have it on us, just in case. Comfort windmills. Oh no, trapped. They're all over me. They're all over me. Help, 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 help. Okay. Okay, breathe. I got out. I got out in time. It could have been, like, just game over. Trapped in trees forever. Imagine that as a life. Oh, this is not the place where I wanted to be. Well, that's fine, I suppose. It's fine in that I picked up extra windmills, and now I get to put them down. Everyone likes windmills. Okay, I should check in on just base power. Do we get these down south? Do we do it? No, we didn't. Alright, there we go. And once this is all hooked up, standard power has arrived. We are at 45 gigawatts. 45. Alright, so name of the game is we are doing enormous amounts of raw fiber production right here. So we want a aerial outpost right here. That's the proper place for it. And then we have this terrible, terrible lump. And then right there. And this area is just raw fiber pumping. All right, let's do it. No thinking, just do. And it's gonna be so much. Oh, they got a loader out. That's wonderful. So you're like this, and you're like this. I want you to, yeah, put them right next to each other. Good. And I want you to turn cacao into raw fiber. Yes, this is the recipe. And I'm gonna need a lot of saw blades. I don't have them right now. All right, so the cacao will have to get in somehow. Get in somehow. So we're gonna maybe stripe it. Because I think these guys are even affected by speed mods, right? No. Well, beacons maybe. Maybe they're affected by beacons. That's a really interesting question, isn't it? See if we can find an answer to that question. Alright, pay no attention to what's happening right here. It just need to borrow this for a second. Are you affected by beacons? No, it is in fact not affected by beacons. Yeah, not at all. And I don't have any speed beacons on me. Not that it matters. Alright, okay, noted. Alright, that's fine. Here, take it back. Put it right there again. See, it was never gone. Never gone. It was your solution. It was your imagination the entire time. You're kind of crazy. So, what I guess we should do then is we don't have to worry about beacons at all, meaning this can be extra super dense. And so we're kind of at a situation like this, right? No, we can go even denser than that. I think this is our goal. And then it's like this, right? This gets 1, 2, 1, 2, and it even cycles like that. So when am I ever going to need 2 of these in? The answer is never. Straight never. This is a paranoid fantasy on my part, but fantasies can be exciting. Alright, so like that. Then we have to do it on the other side too, even though the other side is going to be boring. Just in like so. And then we do another copy and a paste right here. It kind of looks like we have one more, right? Kind of, maybe. Maybe not push it. Maybe we don't push it. I don't think we have one more. I don't think it's going to fit. Like, no, not with the infrastructure. All right, just accept a little bit of breathing space, right? And that's in, that's out, that's out, that's out. So let's see what we can do with this. Here, no, let's center it properly first. So something like that, something like that. Let's do like this. I don't have height down yet. Actually, you can slide down to make this nicer. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that is of course completely off center and hateful. Quickly, moving this along. Gonna be a long episode. And then we are going to distribute. So this can all come up now. That looks really natural right there. And then what we do right here is like so. No, exactly not like so. Anti-so. Right there, and right there. And then the rest goes straight in. Okay, now I will pull it up and we will center it properly. And we'll be ready to go, right? And this just produces raw fiber, no byproducts. This is just an enormous material processing step. This is good. This is pure Factorio right here. All right, bots off. If we want to do this like so, that works, right? That works really well, actually. I'm traumatized by how much raw fiber the moos eat. That's why I'm doing this so large. Could be I am just expansively overbuilding. Alright, that makes me feel good about myself. Yeah, and then it'll curl back in and then get in, and there's also be a out going down. Yeah, I like this. This is good. It's also at a good height. It's a good size up here too. Yeah. Yeah. I can get behind it. I can co-sign all of this. All right, and creation wave. I do love seeing that. So how many saw blades are we down? And how many wood processing units? Answer is a lot. Here, I want to click that. I want a whale out here. Whale. Whale hungry, exclamation point. Then I want you to go up to calc stack, which is right here. I want you to fill your cargo with calc, come right here. I want you to empty your cargo. So, just like so. Go and do it. And then I have to pick up everything, and then in addition to that, I also have to go get a lot of saw blades. Should probably get an idea of how many I need, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 42 times 6. What is that? On the order of 300-ish. And I had a bunch on me. So just go get 300-ish. Alright, let's do that. That's estimation. That's what separates me from the rest of the animals. I could squirm and struggle and get the exact number, or I can just quickly estimate it and just go. In the end, it's all gonna come out the same. In the end, this is just a waste of time. So getting it dead on, not really the most important thing in the world. How are we doing on liquid power? Just fine. Don't think about it. Saw blade box, where are you? Right here. So this is not enough. This is 100, and this is 200. So, that's going to be a little bit of an issue, isn't it? I guess the actual answer is, if I need more, I come back, right? No need to stress too hard about it. Oh, every time I run by that now, it looks terrible. Just this half thing. I'm going to have to pave these two just so I can put these windmills down for the Grand Boulevard right here. It's like the first and most important street of my entire facility, and it looks like trash because I haven't built out the rest of it. I wouldn't hire me for anything. I wouldn't hire me as a dog walker. Where is... I found it just a second ago. Where's wood processing? It's supposed to be right here, right? No, it's next door. And there's still nothing there. Oh. So this might be a bit of time before all of these come in, eh? Well, that's surely unfortunate. Can I put more plastic on the belt? Is that a good idea? I mean... Ooh, what's this? No. No. Here. Just take more plastic, right? Whenever you see a bottleneck, just double it. The belt is very nicely distributed right now. There's plenty of room on it. If you have a void, if anything looks even a little bit slow, just immediately stomp on it. Alright. Saw blades. I'm dangerous. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 more. Okay. I accept this. So now... Oh, I should have gotten more belt while I was over there. But I was foolish and did not do this thing. Okay, run all the way back. Run all the way up. Mess with the bots. I kind of feel like energy drink is one of the key technologies of Pyanodons. In that, without it, you're actually just having a huge amount of trouble. Okay, so you guys do you. You're fine. Ooh, right here, right here. That was another situation where I fixed my immediate problem with no sense of the future associated with it. I really should have been looking ahead to the next block, but I did not do that. Speaking of things I didn't do, I didn't put power in any of this. Which, not great, gonna have to tell you. So right there. Can I do this? Just kind of skimp a little bit. It's like so. And then like so. Like so. Did that work? Was that a great idea? Was that in fact the best idea I ever had? God, I hope not. How could my life have decayed into something so small? Right there. Alright, I think we're ready to turn this on. I mean, obviously we don't have all the pieces we need, but this enormous machine is now ready for applicants. It takes so long. At least we get prod out of it, right? It's like, what is this? 5 times 6, 30% prod just off the base, off the bat. I mean, okay, that's not bad at all. But here you go. I grew these cacao for a reason. They are for you. I made them all for you. Alright, so here, raw fiber in bulk. And we're going to have to put that over in the processing area at some point. But now we're going to have to do two transformations. First off, we need the ball mills out here. Oh, they're nice and tiny. I need you to make fiber right here. And this is unfortunate because it comes with a byproduct. And you have to be, it must be speed moddable. It's also not that fast. It's not super duper fast. So I think what I should do is put everything on one, right? And this is waste biomass. And so right here, here's where we have the speed module. Okay, we do this. And then we have, these are the outs. One out will be biomass, and the other vat will be fiber. Fiber, right there. So bam, bam, just like that. And then a big H right there. Okay, put it down as you can. Alright, so that looks okay. And we will actually put a power pole in first this time. And so all this does is open us up for a hug belt now. And there's plenty of, this is not the most space efficient build I have done, but I don't think it actually matters. So we have fiber in, no, we need another one right there. Alright, so good. And then we'll just sort everything out over there. I mean, I could be doing a snake belt, like right on the outside. In fact, I kind of think I should. Like the beacon goes in the center, and then the snake belt should handle in and out of byproduct, and then it'll be automatically sorted for me. Okay, let's do that. A little more complicated. It will pay off later, maybe. Now the problem is this is a small guy. So it has to go the other way, and it has to go like that. Alright, so what we do here is we pick that guy up, and you go there, and then pick this up, and we go there. And that's our byproduct out. So we have only product out right there, and then byproduct up here, and everything looks better, and it's all more sorted, and it probably has a bit better bandwidth. It's like, yeah, sure, okay. And like that, it tiles real nice. It looks real neat. There's no problems here whatsoever. I'm okay, you're okay, everyone's okay. And then it's the same thing, right? Just like so. Alright, so what we're going to do then is this is going to be our unit. We're going to put in a bunch of these. Don't know how many quite yet. And what we need now is we need biomass out, and we need fiber out, which leaves the rest of this for microfiber. Oh, we didn't use all these. Nice. Microfiber is a pulp mill. You're a tiny little boy. Tiny little dude. Hey. Alright, and what are you gonna do in order to make microfiber? Isn't needed quite yet, but will be needed soon. Alright, so we just need sodium hydroxide in, and we get microfiber out. And so can I do this? So no. The answer is no, it says. Alright, so let's see if we can do it tighter. Just do a wall of these. Yes, this does fit. This even fits okay. All right. So we'll have sodium hydroxide in, fiber come. So biomass out, fiber out, sodium hydroxide in, microfiber out. That is the name of the game. And then we'll have fiber on the outside here. It comes around in a hug belt. Biomass out straight into there, right into there. So let's do this first, and that will set the tone for what we're doing next. See, that's nice and centered. Now the only question is where we do right here. So, oh nice. This is pleasant. So it's, yeah, we don't have to do it like that. Like this. Like that. Just come next door, right? I really should be doing this, wiring it through another one, in case I need to bring in more raw fiber at some point. Like it should be interfacing with a caravans area here, an outpost. But I guess I'm not doing that, huh? Alright, this comes in somewhere. And then the biomass will come around. It's all coming out right here. So it has to come down exactly right here. No, almost there. This is biomass out, and obviously it needs to be in the right position. Great. Which informs where we put this. Oh, so we were correct. And then it will come in right here. And then we need to see how well this tiles. I mean, it obviously tiles very well. That's close to being awesome. Except I also need space for dragging all this down, so you guys just don't exist. As much as I would love to have you. This is hug belt. And then we get all this. Yeah, I think we can live with this. This is a fine idea. Make it real. Thank you. God, these spots are nice. Alright, so you just need power to start. So right now we have the, yeah, outside to outside. So we'll do inside first, because that actually makes sense. Right here, come down, and you go in. Right here, come in, and then straight in. There. And this is all hooked up, maybe? Not quite. What I want to do, then you obviously go in like that. I want to split you. I want to go halvesies with you. And then this goes on to microfiber land. Right? Okay. I think we're ready to go, right? Well, we will be once we have this hooked up. There. Nice and square. Okay, so right here. Right there. Okay, now we get to watch it. And see if we've done good. Or if we've done the other thing. The other thing we always do. The other thing what we don't call good. It actually makes more biomass than it does fiber. Which is interesting. Oh, I might have to up this. Even though it looks a little ugly. To go in for more supplies. Okay, good. There. Stray waste biomass. Yeah, we actually hook up that whale right now. Whale hungry. And then I want you to go and get right here. I want you to fill cargo, and I want you to take that to the waste biomass sorting assembler, which should be right in here, right? Is that you? Yeah, biomass. We're short on biomass for some reason. Probably something to do with the biofluid network. Anyway, this is waste biomass, so it gets dunked in the far side. Give me power. Off you go. I want you to take all that fiber. Okay, great. I need more hands. Do I need any more pulp mills? Maybe. I certainly need more hands. Let's try handling this all at once then. We also need sodium hydroxide. Need more whales. Whale hunger. Need a lot more whales actually. Go get me sodium hydroxide, which I'm not actually sure how I categorize. Right there, fill cargo. And right there, and I want you to empty that cargo. This is your job. Off you go. So, we need whales and more wood processing areas. We need more hands. We need more belt. We need everything. Oh, there's a lot more wood procs right here. Wonder why. Maybe it's because it really was plastic was the limiting reagent. And by dunking in so much plastic, I solved the problem in an extremely aggressive way. Whales. We need more whales. Probably need all of these whales, unfortunately. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I feel loved. I feel seen. I know no matter what, all of you little guys will have my back. Do I not have logistics on normal boxes? Say no. I want one stack of steel chests at all times, please. And I'm sure you guys will get to it eventually. Alright, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I don't care anymore. Let's go. Oh, nice. The Negesium complex has been fully ideated. Soon, soon it shall be real. First it appears in our mind, entering in dream, where all the greatest thoughts come to us. And now we are ready to visit it upon the world. Get the cotton gut upgrade, that takes forever. Sure, let's get symbiosis. You know I'm a long way from being able to do this properly. It's like I'm just clicking buttons at this point. I don't know what else to do. Everything is going to be like I'm researching the dregs of chem science. It's going to be like that until I get through to the next tech tier, which is it's coming. It is coming. All right. It is time for our last trick. And that's arrived, and then of course we have to wire all this up. And this is a tripartite transformation. So we kind of just have to do the exact same thing we did over here, right? So steal a snake belt. Don't do that. And it has to be like that. It's a tiny building though. Tiny, tiny building. Yeah, we might have to do something special for this. It saves a little space by doing a joint mirrored thing like this. See what I'm doing, right? There. Now the problem is, there actually really isn't a problem. It's probably just better this way, right? Because now this one gets it's full exposure along all of this. Alright, it doesn't matter. Don't think about it. Actually, it does kind of matter right now. This has to be pulled back by one. And you have to be pulled forward by one. And betwixt, we now have a good idea. So, right there, and right there, and right there. and right there. Okay. And of course, we actually do this at the right level. And this will be sodium hydroxide, and this will also be the fiber. It'll come around, and we will, of course, have a center belt right here for this transformation. We will leave space for a beacon at some point. You will be out, 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 and it's going to be very straightforward, right? And the only reason why this is even a little bit weird is because buildings are so small. All right, select there. Very easy, very straightforward. I like it. So, probably shouldn't be doing it like this, but I'm being rewarded for it, so... Oh, it's not lined up. That's unfortunate. So it'll be lined up, which is to say being organized, which is to say being one with the gods. Right there. Alright, that's good. I mean, that's honestly very good. I like this. I like how it looks. We could add one more in, but I'm going to instead just do the other end of the hug belt over there. And there will be no need for it. Right? Okay. Okay. And this will be the last thing we do today. And it hasn't even been a horribly long episode. It's just been a normally long episode. And then once I get this all wired up, it'll be like 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's definitely time to call it in. Alright, so all we have to do is send forth our strongest warriors now. And we have microfiber for days. Beautiful. So, I believe there is no harm whatsoever in just putting you in right now. And then go here, copy this, and we paste it right here. This will inaugurate the Great New Age, right? Once powered, that is. There you go. Alright, let's watch it work. There we go, straight in. Room for beacons, room for everything. Plenty of bandwidth through here. I wonder what's going to be exhausted first. Takes a while. 3 sodium hydroxide, 4 fiber for 2 microfiber. God, it looks nice. Just looks nice. It's like, yes. This is what I want my factory to look. There we go. And there's our microfiber. Beautiful. Alright, so we've kind of gone the extra distance today. So we can go to our list, trying to make biofilm. So check off fiber. Next episode, probably propene carbonyl sulfide into rayon, and then on a separate track we have to do basic substrate. And that's needed for PySci 1, right? After that, we'll finally be ready for PySci 1. Oh, it's going to be a great day. Alright, so next. Raw fiber might need a double. But I don't want to do in multiple doubles. Because raw fiber is used in so much stuff. In huge quantities, too. So I guess I need a double and 2 singles, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Raw fiber is used in so much animal feed, so there's no escaping it. I'm gonna have to go get more whales. This has been a whale-heavy episode. But we'll be fine. So, if we're going to be doing a double, that is going to be next to singles. And we want to try to preserve the relationship with these to try to not go mad at some later date. Should definitely be looking in this area, right? Right over here we have kind of metallic catalysts and industrial product. And over here we have, that's lime and it's not healthy. What's going on in the lime area? Am I gonna need more than one lime area? It's just we need a ton of lime. Like this is kind of equivalent to what I have down south, isn't it? I'm probably going to need a lot more. Why can't you get the coke in? Oh, that's the big problem. No coke delivery. Alright, don't think about that. That's a problem for a version of me who hasn't arrived yet. And that guy's a dick. So, let's just move right on. So it looks like what we want to do is a full... There's a few doubles in here, but it's not really welcome. Well, I guess we do fiber and microfiber right here. And then over here, no, right here is where we put raw fiber. Even though that seems like it should be a... Yeah, this kind of is the right place for it, right? It's the same sort of stuff. Alright, I believe. You have convinced me. I believe. Okay, so, oh, and that pipe is going to be a problem. What do we do with this problem? Where are you? Pipe. Oh, you can jump a long way. You can be a problem much later on, not just right now. Good. Paste. I think that's what I want. I think that's what I want. Yeah, let's see. We slay the pipe right here. And then, okay, it's a problem for much later. Alright, so, you, all of yous, you are raw fiber. Whale hungry. I want this whale to go to our new raw fiber emporium, fill cargo, come here, empty it right there. Empty cargo. Good. Off you go. You have to mug this whale. Give me that. Alright, next up, we need fiber and microfiber. And that's going to go right here. So grab these guys. Just kind of line it up, right? Doesn't look the same. It is not just the same. Okay, now that is correct. Oh, I didn't wire fiber into the alarm system. Yeah, see? It always falls just short. There we go. Is, of course, not really a useful participant at this time, but that comes with experience, right? Then right here, I think. Did I miss this somehow? Alright, no. You will not pollute the base with that. Alright, Sue. What we need... Now, pull this over, pull this over, pull this over, pull this over, pull this down. Okay, good. Now you are getting the news. We're really low on coke, it looks like. Whale. This whale needs to whale hungry. Then I need you to go over to this giant facility right here. I need you to pick up the fiber fill cargo. Come here, and I need you to empty cargo. And this is what you do forever. Go and do it. New whale. Whale hungry. And I want you to go to the microfiber right there. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to fill your cargo right there, and I want you to empty that cargo. Then, why do I have so many sticks on me? That's it. We're done. All right, let's go do recap and then pack it in. So, overall, I think this has been a very good episode. I made like 7 intermediates, something like that. I have to get rid of these sticks. These guys are so just absolutely thrilled to see me. Oh, there's one thing we have to do left. We have to go get how many more wood processing units do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the box right here we have, oh, more than 6. Nice. I think we might even have in the neighborhood of enough saw blades. So let's go take care of this. So we will not have the purple box of shame in the screenshot. Very important. Okay, good. Put that all down. Then flying saw blades of glory. Oh no, we're short by 1 stack. Big sad face. Huge sad. Major depressive episode enabled. Cannot handle crushing, unexpected ugliness. Alright, one more. How could I have been 1 short? What kind of world is like that? Okay, so all the way north. Then all the way over. We'll put these saw blades in, and then we will try never to think about this area again, right? It's going to produce raw fiber until the end of time. It's a lot of... Just take a look on the graph, right? Raw... Yeah, that's a bit of a jump. From like 1,000-ish a minute to 4,000-ish a minute. Not as big as I would think. Are you guys having trouble? Need help? Okay, there you go. Alright, better? It's only going to get worse as I stack more stuff on the belt, so you better be ready. And right here, you're stopped. Because you're stopped. Oh, are we producing that much biomass? Here, let's watch. And it picks it up. Oh, wait, you're misconfigured. Stop. Oh, you have both fill cargo. That's... Alright. Apologies. That might have been my fault. I might have had something to do with that. But it's really inconclusive. The evidence isn't in. We're going to do another round of studies. Okay, so that concludes the festivities for the day, right? I think so. Alright, as usual, I really should take that advice and put like some building in here. I mean, I made the logo. I can add collision somewhere to it so that it's easier for me to find the center when I'm completely out of my mind on energy drink. Like, I gotta get inside. How do I do this? Alright, so let's... Oh, it's in the way. I can't build on top of it. Ugh. The bots get so angry at me. Alright, almost there. Almost. That's good enough. Alright, good enough. Let's do a recap. Good friends, boys and girls, merry participants of the factory, all those of good heart and mechanical mind. Let's talk about what I did today, right? There. And zoom out. want to say that's the level. All right, so screenshot. What did I do today, ladies and gentlemen? So if I remember right, the first thing I did is I did aggressive casting down here. We're casting sticks and bolts. I really wanted this block to be right here, but copper was too long. So sticks and bolts were needed because I needed to make sticks in a good way, in a good, proper, sustainable way, using the best methods and the most efficiency, because I need those sticks for refined concrete. And then, where did I even do this? It was in right here. We filled in this block. We built concrete and refined concrete. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because gas furnaces. And we also did gas furnaces to help out with the mall. So great. We got that finally done because we're going to need a lot more casting machines coming. We needed to check that off anyway. So after that was done, when we did a bit of our chores, I then turned to our next goal, which is the titanium processing stack, which is coming. And to get that going, we have to get a variety of chemicals and intermediates online that are currently not online. And one of those is going to require fiber in enormous amounts. So I did a fiber processing area right here. And if you're doing raw fiber processing, just calc to raw fiber. And then if you're doing this, you might as well set up a fiber processing area directly below it. If you're doing that, you might as well set up a microfiber plate. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products today, which by any measure is a very good day. Tomorrow, I have to continue working on the requirements for titanium. I'm probably going to pave another 2 blocks because we're kind of running out of space here and I want to avoid using some of this. You know, I should probably not do that. Gonna have to think about that. Like there's the hot line right here, which I should probably try to preserve. And then there's like liquid lines. So I guess I'm going to use right here for carbonyl sulfide and propene and maybe alamac, maybe mabic at the same time. And then figure out which of those are going to just be specialty chemicals and which of those are going to get a pipe. A lot of those are probably going to get pipes because they're going to be used directly in the refining process. I'm going to need enormous amounts. I'm going to need so much grease. I do not have enough grease production. Like nowhere close. I'm going to end up expanding down here. So the hot line's going to come down here too. And I'm going to have to get more refining in. I was so proud of how I did this. And I guess gonna have to do it again, right? That's fine. Copy and paste exists for a reason. But anyway, everything is coming along very well. So I imagine I have probably 2 episodes left until I have all the ingredients for titanium. And then, let's face it, it's going to be 3 episodes getting titanium online. It's a hugely complicated process, maybe even 4. So, like, that's our next week. And then we'll have titanium 7. Please don't go any longer. Please just go to right here at best. Oh, man. Because if you look at this, copper is taller than iron. And, like, I have space I can use. I just don't wanna. You know? I don't wanna. And eventually I'll start recycling this base, I guess. Just take out huge chunks of it. It'll feel good to do that. Anyway, real good episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will do more again tomorrow. The factory must grow. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.